And now with the introduction of fentanyl, that they're cutting heroin with fentanyl, and the challenges that it presents to us as law enforcement officers and the dangers has just heightened our concern as law enforcement leaders across the country. And that's what brings us here today.
I was providing a training on opioid overdose recognition and reversal through the use of naloxone, or what's commonly known as Narcan, to the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office through the Gulf Coast high-intensity drug trafficking area.
Ladies and gentlemen, the only reason I'm going through this exercise, because this is about concern for your safety, first and foremost. That is the thing that keeps me up at night more than anything else, is that we want to go home to our families. This is a challenge, this is a danger that's presented to us that I beg of you to listen closely today to the information.
Around half of the officers raised their hand when I asked them if anyone had ever encountered an opioid-related overdose in the course of their duties. More than around half of those individuals had also responded that they thought that they were the first person on the scene.
And your life may very much depend on what you're going to hear today and your ability to react. And a lot of you have gone through the leadership training and have heard about the OODA principle of observe, orient, decide, act. Well, that principle may very well save your life. So don't take what you're going to hear today very lightly, and it's why we are taking this approach, because your life may depend on it. It's not just the individual that suffers from the addiction that's laying on the ground. It's your life as well that may be held in the balance because of a substance that you may come in contact with.
There have been some reports of individuals who, while making an arrest or while handling evidence, may accidentally come into contact with the skin or inhale airborne versions of the drug, say if they are resealing a packet that might have been opened during the course of the investigation.
You will hear from Dr. Robinson in his presentation today, where we begin to talk about the epidemiology of the drug use and overdose, and the psychopharmacology and mechanisms of the drug action, of what happens within the body, the overdoses recognition and methods of overdose treatment.
Naloxone or Narcan can effectively reverse the action of opioids such as heroin, fentanyl, or other prescription medications. It does so by blocking the action of those drugs and effectively reversing or ceasing the symptoms that lead to fatality or cardiac arrest or respiratory failure. In addition to the fact that there are no known harmful side effects to naloxone or Narcan, officers can rest assured that they can't be held liable for the use of or administration of the drug because because of the existence of so-called Good Samaritan laws in Louisiana, which protect the first responders from any kind of liability. Training is important for individuals in order to be able to recognize the signs of an opioid overdose.
Inject. Place black end against outer thigh.
So again, take this black end right here. The needle is safely up in there. I can't even see it.
And also to increase their comfort level with the administration of drugs like this.
3, 2, 1. Injection complete.
We have ordered the naloxone, and we're waiting for it to be delivered to us, and then we'll distribute it once we receive it to the respective individuals that have gone through this training.
This is a drug that's actually now available not just to police officers, but to those friends and family and individuals who are using heroin on a regular basis. So there is now, in Orleans Parish at least, a standing order to allow the dispensation by pharmacies of naloxone without a prescription.